Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another session of Cooking Made Easy with Chef Peter Hamilton. Today, what I'm going to show you is a Jamaican's traditional oxtail. Okay, got my oxtail that I clean off before I actually season it up with lemon juice and vinegar. There's some vinegar in there already. Okay, and then I just rinse off the oxtail, put a little cold water in there. Okay. That way, you just make sure your meat is sanitary before you cook it. Okay? Once again, I'll rinse off the oxtail. Okay? And then I'll drain off the extra lemon juice and the vinegar that's on there. Okay? I'll come over here for my ingredients. In my oxtail, this is, keep in mind, a traditional oxtail. I'll put a little olive oil in here. My oxtail today is going to be actually cooked in a pressure cooker, which will literally reduce down the time of cooking significantly as if you're using a crock pot or stove cooking. So I put a little olive oil in there, put adobo. I usually put my seasonings right on top of the meat and then mix it in so that it's evenly distributed on each piece. It's a lot of adobo, which we say is the equivalent to about 4 tablespoons. Okay. A light seasoned salt. Now keep in mind, the adobo has seasoned salt or salt in it too, so you don't need too much. I use a Jamaican meat seasoning here, and this Jamaican meat seasoning, it's from Blue Mountain. It's a great seasoning to add on to the actual oxtail as well. Okay. And then I will take, of course, my minced garlic. Okay. My minced garlic is going to be equivalent to about 3 tablespoons. Garlic and onions are always a critical piece of adding great flavor and adding some of the can I get a
yum yum
yum yum to it. I'll add some Worcestershire. Okay, this will help in the tender cooking and marination of the actual oxtail itself. Okay, and then, as I said, I always use thyme. Thyme is a great seasoning. It's actually the oldest seasoning out there. Great in adding flavor and some of that can I get a
yum yum
flavor. Okay? So now you've seen all these ingredients. In addition to that, my last one for now I will actually add is a julienne cut, similar to a rough julienne cut of onions. Okay? Now, I'm incorporating all these ingredients, and you'll see me mixing them up into the bowl. And then once I put it into the crock pot, you'll see some of the additional ingredients that I'll put in there too as it cooks away. So I've taken these now. I'm mixing it up so that there's an even coat of all the onions, the thyme, the Worcestershire, the Jamaican seasoning, slight seasoned salt, and adobo, all coated into the oxtail meats evenly. So you get a serious, can I get a
yum yum
flavor, okay? So I mix that in there. Now I'll rinse my hands off. Okay. After I'm done with that, I'll step over to my pressure cooker. My pressure cooker will actually, having this cook in the pressure cooker will make it cook about 45 minutes, maybe to an hour, okay? And I'll stir it one time halfway through the cooking, just to ensure that it's not sticking to the bottom. But as I said earlier, the most it's going to cook is about an hour, okay? So I've got it there in the pot. I can taste some of that. Can I get a
yum yum
flavor already? Okay, and I'll actually put the equivalent of 1 cup of beef broth in there as well. Okay, Now after this is cooked for 45 minutes to an hour, and it's got all that flavor, at the end I'll add just a little more. I'll add just a slight bit of Heinz ketchup and some Van Camp's pork beans in there to complement the flavor, and maybe a little black pepper. And that's how you cook a traditional Jamaican oxtail stew type meat. And I'll serve it with white rice. I hope you enjoyed today's session of Cooking Made Easy with Chef Peter Hamilton. Have a great day and enjoy your cooking.